Nick with Push Industries. Today we are going to talk about chute rotation options for the WoodMaxx 3-point snowblowers. Those blowers are great. They come standard with a manual hand crank. They do have an option to upgrade it to a hydraulic turn. However, if your tractor does not have the capability to run a hydraulic turn, Push Industries has got you covered. We've got a fully electric 12-volt chute rotation kit here. Everything you need from the motor mount, cover, all the hardware, sprocket, and you're also going to get the control box with the hookup wire to your battery with a thermal breaker. So if you do blow a fuse, it just auto resets. And if you would also like, we sell this kit just as a power turn, and we also sell it as a power turn and a chute deflector upgrade. So with this control box here, you can control both your chute's rotation and your deflector's orientation. To begin your install, you're going to want to get your manual hand crank removed, and your snowblower should look something like this. We're going to start building the motor to the motor mount. We're going to place it in the mount like so. Gonna make sure holes line up. Split washer, flat washer. Gonna put 4 of them on. Tighten them up, number 10. Gonna put our gear on next. Retainer plate. And 2 more of these M6 bolts. Split washer, flat washer. Retainer plate. Put it on. And 1 more 6mm bolt right through the center of the shaft. Split washer, flat washer. On we go. And we're gonna bring our assembly over to the blower. Gonna grab our motor assembly, slide it into place. So this lip is gonna go underneath here, and this lip is gonna sit on top of the snowblower. I like to put this bolt in first. It's the smaller of the 3, split washer, flat washer. It's gonna go through here, and then it's actually going to thread into the steel plate underneath. Angle is kind of hard to see. There's the threads, and then there's the bolt. We'll just snug that up. And now we'll install these 2. Washer and bolt. Push them through. And we'll put the nut and washer on. Before tightening everything down, make sure your sprocket is aligned how you want it. We're going to push it in like that. And now we will tighten these 2 down. It's 19mm nut and bolt. And we're going to tighten the single bolt on the bottom. That's a 17mm. So next we're going to put our safety shroud on. You got 2 bolts on this side and 2 bolt holes on this side. Got your 4 bolts, and we're just going to put this puppy on. You kind of see it's got the cutout for the gear, and we'll just get it adjusted and put our bolts in. And we're gonna shoot these in with 13. With the rotation system all installed, we're gonna connect up the control box. This is included in your kit, and there's gonna be two major components. You have your hookup wire that's gonna go to your battery on your tractor or your power source. It's gonna have a thermal breaker on it, so if you were to trip it, it automatically resets. And you have your control box. This control box will control the chute left and right, and if you add the optional chute deflector, it'll control it up and down. So we've got this connected to a separate battery. We're gonna hook it up to the control box, power it up. We have our wire coming from the motor. It's gonna connect to the motor plug, and it's ready to test. The next step to properly outfit this WoodMaxx snowblower would be to install the Push Industries electric chute deflector kit. It's got our proprietary custom-built rubber storm boot. It's got our metal cable gland going into the bottom, and it is a purpose-built winter actuator exclusive to Push Industries. That is just gonna go right up between those two holes. We give you all the appropriate mounting hardware. Goes on super quick, and it's controlled by our control box, or you could use a toggle switch. Putting the actuator on, I like to start up at the top. Bolt and washer going through. Put on the first spacer. Put it through slightly. And that can hang out. Other washer, other nut. Moving on to the bottom, same concept. Have to fight the chute a little bit. Can always extend the actuator, might make it a little bit easier. Washer, spacer. Main difference on the bottom is that the spacer is going to actually pass through this hole, just like that. Washer and nut. Bottom gets tightened up with number 10. This doesn't need to be crazy tight. We're gonna kind of back it off just so the threads are barely exposed. This thing floats. And the top is going to get secured with number 19. Same concept. Basically just hit it, engage the nylock. Nothing overly tight. Maybe a scotch tighter. Something like that. Now it's ready to test. Actuator's plugged into the control box. There it is in action. And this has our left to right electric control as well. Check it out, pushInds.com.